The creature under the city of Vraaphis has been vanquished. But what are our heroes to do now? Let's find out on this episode of A Rendezvous with Destiny. And welcome to A Rendezvous with Destiny. I am your not-so-humble GM, Am, and with me today I have...
'Tis me, Luce, and today I will yet again be playing Aranrin, Druid, Sun, Elf, they, them.
Hi, I'm Will. I personally use he, him pronouns, and today I am playing... I forgot my character's name. I'm playing Griff, who is a half-elf Oath of Glory paladin, who also uses he, him pronouns.
And unfortunately, Graham will not be joining us for this session because he had a last-minute thing he had to get to. So we have a secret special guest who will be revealed later in this episode. Are you guys excited?
Very.
I don't know who it is. I have not looked at the Discord call or any of our planning
who
materials.
Could it be?
I
no,
did
it's
not...
secret. It's secret from the listeners.
I did not arrange anything.
But yeah, Graham can't make it because we all have proper jobs now.
Ugh.
It's very tiring. I wrote this episode after my third 8-hour shift in a row at 9 o'clock at night, and I haven't made any maps, and I haven't proofread it. It might be bad, guys. I just want to forewarn you.
It won't be. I might be yawning a bit though. And it's not because your work's bad, it's because I am just shattered.
We don't have any competition about who works harder in this podcast. In this podcast, we love and appreciate everyone's efforts.
We all work hard and we all do our best, which is all that's important.
Yeah.
Important. It's all that's important.
Aranrin is from like Brooklyn now.
No lie. In the campaign I regularly run, they're in Shadowfell, and I kind of ran out of accents, and I've written like a gang theme, like a New York gangs kind of thing. So just all the vampires are gonna have New York accents.
That's amazing.
They have an animated skeleton NPC who just talks like this. I can't do her voice. It's bad.
I'm panicked, and they're all like proper rednecks now. Is great.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I'm also enjoying the fact that we're really stringing out this banter with our secret guest being unable to, like, talk.
That is true.
And we're just really padding out this banter, and they're just sat here in silence trying not to laugh.
It's very, very funny to me, personally. But I should probably can get on with the story. Would you guys like that?
Sounds good.
Okay. So, this is where when I'm editing the music will kick in dramatically. You have exited the catacombs beneath the city. Aranrin, Griff, and also Orion, who is being strangely quiet, and have confronted the Queen, your mother Aranrin, about what you've found. We've had a little discussion about this, so that we don't have to roleplay it with Orion, just being quiet in the corner. But what the discussion essentially culminated in, and correct me if I'm wrong or have misinterpreted something, is that you, Griff, have given the Queen 1 week to, I was going to say come out to the public, but you know what I mean, like tell the truth about all the prisoner brutality that she's done.
Yes. Well, prisoner brutality is one thing, like feeding your criminals to a mind flayer like for lunch is quite another.
She was very calm, very cold and collected, and I believe you left the throne room, Griff, with Aranrin in tow, and just walked out into the city, all the way up to the outer ring, the sort of poorer outskirts, although Vraaphis is quite a wealthy city, so it's, it's not doing too badly. And at the moment, you are having a drink in the Bardright Inn. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's a little late in the afternoon. The only people who are really here are those staying on for a late lunch, or people who seem to sort of never leave the bar. You guys have found yourself sat down at a table. What would you like to do?
Aaron definitely has their like hood pulled up a bit over their face so they're not so immediately recognizable, just in case. And sort of just sitting there, doing that thing where, like, you know,
Okay.
awkward, like, twitching, which is occasionally knocking the table.
Okay, so you're not, like, actively trying to disguise yourself, but you're just trying to kind of keep a low profile.
Yeah, keep a low profile.
Okay, cool. Well, what's Griff doing?
Griff is like just honestly like hanging out, basically half trying to give out like a signal to his god and just be like, you know, how I done everything I need to do here? Is there still unfinished business? Where am I going next? Sort of thing.
Okay. Oh, and also just to clarify, Orion has rejoined his family's merchant wagon and returned back to the vineyard. Griff, would you like to make me a religion check?
Sure.
First roll of the game.
Oh.
You know what the rule is with
I
me,
get
guys.
advantage.
First roll of the game gets advantage.
13.
13. Okay. There's nothing too strong that's going on. You know, it's not like the very, very obvious hit you over the head with the brick dreams that you've had in the
Yep.
past. This is more so just, you know, just hang out, just keep up the general positive press, that sort of thing. Nothing, no specific divine missions as of yet.
Okay. Thanks, Lathander.
Thank you. You said that because you knew I'd forgotten his name, didn't
I
you?
did.
Yeah, I love you. So, you guys are sitting there, just having a drink. Lila.
Hello.
Guys, today we have our lovely friend and group baby Mary,
Hello. It's
who
me.
is joining us.
The
As-
tiny child.
smallest.
Lila.
Mary, what are your pronouns?
Oh, hello. My name is Mary, and my pronouns are she, her, as are Lila's pronouns. So
Lovely.
Yes. Anne.
So, Mary,
Hello.
well, and Lila, both of you. You are outside the Bardrite Inn, just peeking through the window.
Yep.
Could you make me a perception check, please?
Okay. Da-da-da-da. My perception. That's a 1, not a natural 1. It's a 2 minus 1. So that's a 1.
Oh no!
You've got -1 wisdom?
Maybe I do.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you kind of look left, look right. You've lost the trail.
Damn it.
You're kind of like, oh well, and you're like, oh well, there's a pub here. You know, I might as well sort of regroup, rethink my next move. And you walk in, and you see the very royal red hair sitting at one of the tables with a big buff half elf, which you've heard about before. Could you describe what the PCs see as you enter the tavern, please?
Yes.
And your character's class and race.
So, as Lila walks in, you see this relatively average height, not too tall, not too short, Yuan-Ti pureblood. So she's a
Oh my
snake
God.
lady. She's got this long brown hair that goes all the way down her back, and her skin's rather tan. She's got these bright green eyes with little slit pupils. And if you look carefully, you can notice up her arms and along her neck, she's got these tiny little scales which like reflect the light as she goes by. And yeah, she's looking, looking relatively cheerful, as anyone would do walking into a pub. Yeah, that's Lila. She is a champion fighter. Yuan-Ti. Gotta love it.
Oh my god, we have a lot of fighting now.
Serious. Oh yeah, she's got like a big old sword by her side.
like a greatsword?
Not a great sword.
Just
It's a rapier, I believe.
It is.
just a good sword.
Just a rapier. Classic good sword. Yes.
Cool. So yeah, you see these people in front of you, Lila. What would you like to do?
So Lila's gonna, as soon as she spots the hair and the buff half-elf, she immediately straightens up, like takes a deep breath, and walks straight over to the table with a big smile on her face. And she'll like look both in the eye and go, oh my god. Okay. So, wait, I won't. Sorry. You guys are like, wait, you're royalty first of all, and you're like, are you, oh hi, sorry. Oh my god. That's not hood, right? You're not. Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
Right.
I'm trying to keep a low profile.
Is there something we
oh
can
my
help
God.
you with?
Yeah, you guys are like adventurer people, right? Like I've heard stories of like you can turn into like animals and stuff, and you're just buff as hell. So like could I have a problem, and all the other adventurers that I have talked to have not helped me, and you guys are just the coolest, and I really need help.
What is the matter? Yes, how can we help you?
Right, so I'm like, my family's quite well to do, and so we're kind of noble. I mean, nowhere like you. You're like, oh my god, royalty. Sorry. But like, you know, we're well to do, and we have some precious things in our homes, and you know, there are some people in my family that maybe aren't nice, and one of them might or may not have stolen one of them, and like I just need some help getting it back, because I'm really the only capable one that can like fight things, and she gestures to her rapier at her side, and like I really can't do it alone, because it's in the middle of nowhere, and it's like a jungle, and I've never been to the jungle by myself, and like I really don't want to right now. I can pay you.
Okay, Mary,
Uh-huh.
can you make me a deception check?
Okay.
It's gonna be a low DC because I've been keeping track of everything you've said, and you have only told one lie. So
I know.
it's not gonna be super hard.
Gotcha. Cool.
Do we make a contested insight check?
Are we gonna... Yeah.
I'm gonna see how good it is.
That's 13.
13.
That's-
Okay, you guys can make a
Quite low.
you guys can make
Insight.
a contested insight check.
Ooh, I've got a +5 to this.
I have a +1. I also got a 13.
That's a natural 20, so that's a 25.
Oh my god.
No!
This is what I'm good at.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
Okay. I will say, because she's only told one lie. So, okay, Luce, or Aranrin, Lila isn't telling you the truth about everything, but with a natural 20, you know for certain that she has no malicious intent towards you or Griff.
Okay. Yeah, I understand lying about things. I will let this slide for now and
with
keep
a
a track of it.
13.
With a 13, you get the sense that Lila's a little bit uncomfortable about something, but you don't know if she's actively lying or not.
It will be a lot easier for us to help you if you tell us the truth.
What do you mean? Like,
Well, if not the truth, the whole story. Look, I don't mind. We don't need your money. We just need to be able to help you properly. Sorry, I have no idea where his accent's going.
all good.
Yes,
That's okay.
that sounds good.
Lila kind of shrugs and is like, "Oh, well, like, okay, so maybe it's not just in the jungle. Maybe there is a temple in the jungle where this thing may or may not have been taken, which may or may not have traps and things which are bad, and it's not quite as easy as maybe that I have said it would be. Look, it's fine.
All of that is true.
Yep.
It's fine if you don't want to help. It's just
Would that be a problem with my god?
Your god. I looked down.
Lila, you know the temple has been abandoned for, like, decades.
Oh, great. Well, no, it should be fine. Like, the temple is, like, super decrepit and, like, no one's been there in like so long. So like I can't imagine why. And she looks around for a holy symbol. I'm guessing he's wearing one.
Oh yeah, big. I'm imagining
time.
Griff is like
yeah,
decked
yeah.
out.
There's a
Every single.
there's
decked
a
out.
tabard with Lathander's holy symbol on, which is it's a sun shining over like overlapping roads.
Beautiful. So
It's also on the hilt of the greatsword that's sort of hanging on his back.
nice. So yeah, Lila carries on. Yeah, I'm sure that like your sun god or whatever is like totally chill with it.
Well, in that case, we don't have anything better to do here, and I get the feeling I won't be too welcome with your mother. That was directed at Aranrin.
Yep, might be an idea to let her cool off just a little smidge.
Oh my god, are you in a fight with the queen? Oh my.
No,
What? Wow.
no.
Look, I won't ask for any money from you, but I will ask you not to annoy me. So just keep your mouth quiet in a public space like this. We can talk on the road.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So, just in the interest of time, you guys set off your journey into the great jungle that is, you leave and enter the thick woodland that surrounds Vraaphis, and as the trees start to get a little more droopy in their canopies, the trunks begin to have vines sort of creeping up their sides, and the air gets a little more humid as you guys enter the different climate. Do you disclose to Lila what you have learnt?
What do you mean?
Well, because what you learnt about the Mind Flayer being underneath the city.
Oh, I don't think Griff would.
Okay.
Aaron wouldn't either.
Okay. Lila, do you do anything to warrant that mechanic that we discussed?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
She's just walking, trying to be less loud because she's been knocked down a peg.
Cool. Okay. So, as you guys sort of make your way across the jungle, you eventually start to see a spire from the from sort of across the top of the treetops, and as you continue, you find yourself facing what looks to be a sort of, I'm picturing like a large Roman Catholic style cathedral, just absolutely covered in vines. There's sort of trees poking out of a broken window in the main dome. You can hear the creatures of the jungle, the insects and the monkeys all around you. And this cathedral is full of a different type of life. There is a small amount of like sandy, dirty ground in front of this temple. The doors up ahead of you appear to be barred. What would you guys like to do?
Lila will turn to the other two.
Do you know where you're going?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I mean, this is like where it is. Like, it's definitely here. I know that for sure.
Well, we can see it.
Yeah. So we just have to get in, and like there are these bars in the way, and I could probably get over.
Do you
them,
have a
but,
key?
like,
Are you guys walking across the ground to the temple?
yes. I think
Could you all make me a perception check, please?
Oh no.
No, 9.
9?
16.
Oh.
Sorry, Luce, what did you say?
16.
16? Mary?
That's a 4 from me.
4, okay. Can Mary and Will, can you guys just roll me a luck check?
Oh.
Just
Can you remind both me and everyone how that works?
so a luck check above 10 is basically you're lucky. A misfortune will not befall you. Below 10 you are unlucky. You guys, your luck check is to see if you walk across the ground before Aranrin is able to notice what Aranrin notices.
Oh no.
Oh dear. That's ominous.
What do you guys get?
Will, do you want to go first?
I got 4.
Oh, so did I!
Okay, you guys both start to walk across the
Oh my
ground.
God.
Aranrin, you kind of kick at the sand in front of you and notice your foot start to give way really quickly and step back onto solid ground. And you look up to shout as Lila and Griff start to sink into quicksand. The way I'm going to do this quicksand is I am going to require a dex save. The DC will go up by 2 for every failed save. In 4 rounds, you'll be fully submerged in the quicksand.
Wow.
That's not great.
Can you all roll initiative?
Okay, this is going to hurt my own character, but I feel like for the integrity of the game, I have to do it. I am in
You are in
plate
plate,
armor.
aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are in plate armor.
It's split, but same difference.
Would you like me to make... because I feel really bad for you, would you like me to make the DC higher or give you disadvantage? Because it's going to be 1.
Disadvantage, I guess.
Disadvantage, okay. Okay, can you all roll initiative? Because Aaron can use their go to try and help you guys.
I have a 21.
Okay.
Luce got 21?
Yep.
Cool. Will and Mary?
I got a maths 11.
I got
Cool, Maz?
23.
Okay, so you are first.
Sweet.
Cool, Lila, could you make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
I will certainly try. Ooh, that is 21.
21. You managed to push yourself up out of the quicksand, no problem.
Easy peasy.
Aran, it's your go.
Cool. How far away are they? Surely not too far if we
I'd say
just stepped in?
no. They're within 30 feet.
Are they within 10 feet?
I think no, because they both rolled so terribly on their luck checks.
Okay. I will...
I'm not being expected to talk now, am I? I'm just checking.
No, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do.
Luce is still deciding.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Do I have time to go for a quick wee, or are you close to deciding what you're going to do?
Close to deciding. Are there trees
cool.
up to the edge of where this is?
Yeah, there are trees sort of lining the
Do any of them have like overhanging branches I think I could safely stand on to get within 10 feet of either of them?
All the overhanging branches are quite thin, because there's like lower canopy, you know what I mean?
Well, isn't that convenient?
If you'd like to roll a luck check, then I'll let you.
Can I roll
15 or
that?
above,
See
you
if
can
there
stand-
is something I
Yes. If you get a 15 or above, you can stand on a branch. I can be negotiated.
That's a
with.
19.
19, yeah. Luckily enough, there is a low-hanging branch that will definitely support your frail, fey-like weight.
Nice. Get up there,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna cast Thorn Whip
Okay.
at whoever is closest to me.
Okay. Griff is still submerged, and
Because Griff's in the heavy armor, isn't he?
yes.
I think
and
I'll
Lila
probably go
is
for
not.
Griff first, because he's probably gonna sink first.
Okay,
So
cool.
know how
Is that a roll to hit?
It is a roll to hit.
Nice. Griff has pretty high AC.
I know, but it's combat, so
Yeah,
that's a 20.
that hits.
Yeah, you got Griff.
Nice. You do take. Sorry.
It's fine. I've got health.
You take 6 points of damage.
That's fine. You
That's
guys
quite a
rolled
lot of damage,
fine.
but yeah.
It's 1d6, and I rolled a d6, and it pulls you. It pulls the person 10 feet. So I want to try and swing him onto solid ground.
Okay, make me a strength check.
Oh dear. Not that great.
You're trying to swing a really big boy.
Yeah, I've got a -1 in this. That's a 9.
9.
Oof.
Okay, I'm gonna say you don't manage to pull him up, but you do manage to pull him out a little bit out of the quicksand.
Cool.
So, because you've received help from Aran, the DC goes down because you're less sunk in the quicksand than you were, and you're gonna roll with advantage, so neutral because you have disadvantage because you have the leverage from the whip.
Okay. No, that's fair.
Okay?
Cool.
So what'd you get?
12.
12. 12 makes it. It was a DC 10. So you managed to pull yourself up and onto the side, and you guys solved my quicksand puzzle.
Nice.
By falling in it.
You are on the other side of the little sandy patch, and you approach the door. There is some carved words into this sort of barricaded, ornate metal.
Ooh. What language?
Ooh.
Can I read it?
You can. It's in common.
Boring.
It's because I have a lot more planned. I didn't want to spend 20 minutes trying to figure, because you guys, it's a riddle, and this is D&D. You guys are going to spend like 10 minutes on it anyway.
Oh, fair enough. What is the riddle?
If the gate is what you seek, no words do you need to speak. Hold your breath and sink below, but beware a horde of foe. What do you guys do?
Do you think maybe we need to sink through the quicksand?
Oh.
I'd suggest we try that with someone that's not wearing all of this and sort of chunky armor.
Wow. Yeah, we could. I mean, I can try. I mean, I'm not wearing big armor. She kind of knocks her own simple leather armor. But like, are we sure that this is the quicksand? Like,
Well,
gross.
sink beneath. Sounds maybe.
There isn't any water around, is there? I hope not. No, we're in the middle of a jungle. There's no water for ages.
No.
Oh, wow. How annoying.
Do
Guess
you
you're right.
like the water?
I mean, you need water to live.
Someone embroidered that on a
Like-
pillow.
This is true.
Yeah, so like, you know.
So, Lila, are you gonna pop down?
Oh god, I guess I
I
am.
will
She
tie
will-
some rope onto Lila before this happens.
Oh my god, that's a good
Can
idea.
be pulled out.
Lila has some rope on her, so she doesn't mind using hers.
Okay.
I'll tie it to the bars so my weak strength won't fail.
I imagine it's like tied to a trunk, and then to Griff, and then to Aran.
Yes,
Yeah.
that sounds about right.
Cool. So, Lila, you gonna try and do like a fancy jump in, or are you just gonna sort of walk onto the quicksand anticlimactically?
She really wants to do a fancy jump in.
You do a fancy
Why
jump.
not? She's
Cool.
gonna do a fancy jump.
Roll me an
Full-
acrobatics check.
My rolls have been questionable today. Let's see how this one goes. Oh, questionable. That's a 13.
13. It's like a pencil dive. It's not particularly impressive.
Yeah, it's okay.
Cool. Do you hold your breath?
Yep.
Cool.
Holding the breath the entire way down.
Okay, so after let me do maths because a round is 6 seconds. After about 20 seconds, your feet suddenly feel free.
Oh.
Like you can wiggle them and they're in air. Your body continues to sink into this empty space below the quicksand. And after about a minute, your head pops out onto the other side, and you are suddenly grasped by gravity and begin to fall. You're tied to a tree, so I don't think I'm going to make anyone do a strength check. And you are suspended. Above, and this is why it's really good you guys sent Lila, because she's suspended above a pit of snakes.
Nice!
You're like Mission Impossible, hanging down from this rope above a pit of hundreds and hundreds of tiny snakes.
Incredible.
What would you like to do? Everyone is still on the surface.
Lila will let go of her breath.
Okay.
And smile to herself. Because she knows what to do in the situation. Can Lila do a thing?
Sure.
So as a UNT, I have innate spellcasting, and I'm able to cast Animal Friendship, but only on snakes.
Amazing.
I want all of you to know that I made up this puzzle before Mary told me she was a UNT because it's an Indiana Jones reference. And then I was like, oh, perfect.
Snake lady.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So yes, I'm not sure if I can cast Animal Friendship on all the snakes.
You could definitely cast it on one. I will let you do a nature check to try and figure out which is the like, who's the queen bee of the snakes. Who's the snake influencer? The sninfluencer, if you will.
I
not a
hate
thing.
that.
Not allowed.
Not a thing. Nature, you said. Okay. That's 15.
Okay. It was a nat 20 check because there's like 200 snakes in here. But you definitely see like a bigger, beefier snake.
Yeah, okay. Like not a boa, but definitely like a cobra.
No, I want to clarify. These are all like tiny, tiny like coral snakes.
Oh no.
Are coral snakes coral snakes venomous?
Yes.
I have.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Cool. Yeah. There's like a bunch of. They're like hundreds and hundreds of coral snakes.
Nice. I mean,
Wowie.
as we know from Super Hands, red next to yellow, cuddly fella, red next to black, jump the fuck back. I have that on a t-shirt, you guys.
So yes, Lila will cast Animal Friendship on this snake and pull down to it and be like, oh my god, hi, like, 5th cousin, 3rd removed, wow, like, I'm your best friend, I promise, I'm not here to hurt you or your friends, I've got a couple buddies, can we just, like, mosey our way through, like, we're only here for a little bit, I promise.
I mean, now I have to decide what a snake sounds like.
Just do the snake voice acting from Harry Potter 2.
Yeah, just do the hissing while speaking.
Yeah, the snake is the snake is like, sure thing, cousin. Do you have snacks? Maybe mice?
Snake snacks.
I am so sorry, my friend. I don't have, like, I have, like, I have some rations on me. It's definitely not, like, mice, but, like, you know, it's stuff. Would you like some?
Yes, please.
Oh, here. And she'll throw a day's worth of rations onto the floor.
Okay, cool, yeah. The snakes kind of swarm, and the one that you're talking to does a little bow to you.
Oh, wow.
Because I thought that'd be cute.
Incredible.
Do snakes have like the articulation for that in their spines?
My snake does. You guys just fell through quicksand, which has a magical barrier that means it can open into an empty pit.
Wowie.
How do you let the others know that you're not dead? The rope is taut. It hasn't gone slack for Griff and Aaron.
Can we sort of do a bit of a record? We've done it like a tug twice if you're in danger, tug 3 times if it's safe sort of thing.
Very well.
Yes.
So I feel like Aaron probably would have said, please do this.
Very fair. But yes, three tugs, and then after talking to the snakes, Lila will probably see if you can shout through the sand and say, make sure, like, you tie yourselves to ropes, because there are snakes down here, and if you land on any one of them, I might have to kill you myself, you know, they're like cousins, so, like, be
as
careful.
soon as Aaron hears there's animals down there,
You don't. You
Oh,
don't.
did you not
It's
hear
like,
anything?
It's 30 foot of sand. You hear nothing.
Does
Just muffled.
Does Lila do the thing where she tugs to say it's safe to come down?
Yes, certainly.
Cool. Can I make a roll to see if Aran would think to tie himself? He's very sensible. They are very sensible.
Yeah, absolutely.
What
you
roll
can.
would you say?
I would say
Survival?
I'd say an intelligence check.
Oh,
Actually, no.
Intelligence.
poor
Well,
Aranrin.
I don't know. Wisdom is common sense,
Yeah.
so I
So
guess
wisdom?
it would. I guess it would be a wisdom check, which is annoying
Wisdom,
because
nice.
you have good wisdom, and I want you to fail.
That's a 24.
Yeah, you
Wow.
remember. I think it's one of those things where you kind of go to jump in, really excited, and then you're like, ah, wait, the rope.
Yes. I'll tell myself and fully run and jump in.
Nice. Do you want to do a flip?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do a flip.
Cool. Do
It
an
won't go
acrobatics
well.
check.
I'm not good at this, but it's fun.
It's only Griff watching, and I don't think he cares.
No, not really.
Oh yeah, that's a 7. Do I trip and fall head first through?
Yeah, Aaron falls headfirst through the sand. In an arms flailing way.
Nice.
Incredible.
Again, you kind of hold your breath, and because you've gone face first, within about 20 seconds, your just face bursts out of the sand, and below you see a pit of massive snakes. And Lila waving up at you, maybe some snakes sort of intertwined around her arms and in her hair.
Yes.
I'm gonna say hi to the
Oh my
snakes.
god.
Griff, you tying yourself?
Yeah. Griff's gonna just dive through and try to do a superhero landing.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Oh, because I don't think I'll let you roll athletics for that.
All right. 14.
Okay, it's a little bit wobbly. It's not as boom into the ground, but you get the pose on point.
Boom.
Cool. So I had a really cool mechanic where I was going to roll the d10 to see how many snakes got attacks of opportunity on you as you left this snake pit. But alas, nothing.
A snack's opportunity. I don't know. We move.
As was made canon in the previous Vraaphis game,
I'm scared what you're going to say next.
Aaron does have
Go on.
a friend snake in his pocket.
You do! I totally
Yes.
forgot about this.
So
Whoa.
I'm gonna let my little friend snake out so he can say hello to other friend snakes
Oh.
and see if
my
any of the snakes
goodness.
want to come with me in my pockets. They don't have to, but if they want to, the offer is there.
They only really seem interested in asking you if you have mice.
Yeah, they probably would have some form of snacks for their snakes, so they might have something in their pockets.
Cool. You have some little sort of containers of rat with some ice magic in there to keep them frozen.
Yeah, and I will
yeah.
Sure.
give out snacks for the snakes.
just check them out. Cool. So these snakes part, and you guys are sort of in the tunnels underneath this cathedral, which seems to go deep into the ground below it. What would you guys like to do?
I am going to do something. I just need to check which one I can see. I'm going to turn into a tiger.
Cool.
Wow.
Sure.
Aaron is a tiger now. Lila, would you like to do anything?
Lila will certainly jump at the sudden tiger that has appeared in the tunnels. She will. I think she'll kind of give the tunnels a cursory glance, see if she can see how disturbed it looks, whether there seems to be any activity around. Just a chill little cursory glance.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Excellent. I keep forgetting that this poor character has low whiz. Oh, guess what? That's a 1. Not a natural 1. I rolled another 2, -1.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm gonna say with a 1, beyond sort of beyond sort of the stone walls, your little medallion that identifies you as part of your organization just slips out of your pocket. You could do me a sleight of hand check to try and grab it, and the others can roll a perception check to see if they notice.
Oh, okay.
8.
Oh, 15.
28.
Oh, fuck.
Luce.
I rolled a nat
Aaron.
20 and I have +8 in perception.
Oh my god.
You rolled a nat 20?
How-
You're lying.
It's the second this
Wow.
game.
Wow.
Mary, you've met me.
Anyone
You
like
know my wild rolls. They're either amazing
know.
or terrible. No in between.
Yeah, there's no in between.
Aaron,
Yes.
Lila is something nearly fell out of Lila's pocket. She caught it. She stuffed it back in really quick.
Cool.
Probably none of your business.
As a tiger, I have advantage on smell checks, basically.
Okay.
Perception to do with smelling.
Okay.
So can I do a
okay.
sniff to see if there's see if any of these tunnels have been used more recently than others?
Absolutely, yeah.
Is anything smelling odd? Well, I rolled a 5 and a 2, so my best is 8.
No. In fact, you're so distracted by smelling that as you begin to walk towards up the corridor that sort of leaves the snake pit, your little tiger paws feel something go taut underneath them.
My big tiger paws.
Your big tiger paws. I'm sorry.
Aaron is a young elf, and they're still in an awkward growth spurt. They're tall, but they're doing that thing where all the animals they're in look like they haven't quite finished growing, so everything has the massive paws that puppies have.
Oh,
So that kind of vibe.
It doesn't matter how big your paws are because you still activated a tripwire.
I did. What do I need to roll?
Nothing.
Oh, damn
Nothing happens.
it. Did I hear it go click under my paw?
You did. You've definitely activated it, but whatever you've activated it to do, you don't seem to see the effects of.
That's more worrying than something happening.
I'm gonna go bat at the two of them with one of my paws, and then show them where I trod, and then be like, and then just shake my head and look a bit worried.
Can
wow.
you explain to me, mainly for comedic effect, how a cat's or a tiger's face is capable of expressing worry?
Just really big eyes.
Wow.
Just big eyes and slightly panic.
Okay, I'll accept it.
This is not good.
You know, like that look that cats do when they know they've done something wrong.
Cats never ever admit that they're wrong.
Cats are always right. They are never wrong. That's why they never need to
much
admit it.
like men in that way.
Or when they know something's wrong and they're trying to pretend nothing is wrong. That sort of, oh dear, I have done something wrong here. I do not want anyone to know. Kind of looking.
Lila will turn to Griff. Oh no, that's not good.
Well, I don't see what we can do now.
I mean, nothing's happened, so maybe it's just like super old. Like, probably it's nothing. It's probably fine.
All right.
Shall we carry on?
As you guys continue, the sort of everything sort of looked like a church basement, but now it starts to seem a little more well kept. As you guys approach the stairs and start to travel upwards, you do see tapestries that are adorning the walls. They're a little threadbare. Some have massive holes in and have become homes for moths, but they are still there. You can investigate them if you'd like, or you can just continue walking.
I think Lila will check them just to see if she can tell how old they are.
As you start to inspect them, you can give me a history check if you'd like.
Cool. Oh, that's a natural 20 for a 22 total.
These
Baby.
are exactly, I'm going to say 85 years old.
Oh. Okay.
As you investigate them, they're kind of strange,
Huh.
if you can believe it. They have these strange silhouettes of yellow humanoid creatures, large compared to the small humanoid figures that surround them, giving sort of humans and Yuan-Ti and other jungle folk just what appear to be magical items.
Does Lila know of any sort of strange yellow aliens who came down from the sky and made the pyramid? I'm kidding. But
This is explicitly a Roman cathedral.
oh,
Because I didn't want to do colonizer stuff, and also because I just like the imagery of a
Yeah.
Yes,
Christian
yes,
cathedral in a jungle.
yes. No, don't worry. Jokes. But yeah, does Lila know anything about strange big yellow people?
Given your... I'm not going to make you roll for this, because given the sort of line of your work,
Uh-huh.
you've heard about them, but you've never
Oh.
seen anything.
Do they have a name?
You've heard the word Gith before, but you're not sure what it means.
Right. Okay. Mary, the player, is going to wipe all knowledge from her brain right now. Gotcha.
I'm going to use my mechanic now, because you've done loads of investigating.
There, yeah.
I have a fun mechanic for Mary's character.
Uh-huh.
Luce and Will,
Hello.
Hello.
can you guys make me some... I will basically let you either make a perception check, an intelligence check, or an athletics, like,
Okay,
combat-based
good.
check.
Good.
Okay, it's gonna be perception for me.
Woohoo.
Uh,
Athletics. I have a.
I
18.
have an 18 in
18.
perception.
Okay. Excellent. As you guys look at the way Lila holds this tapestry in one hand, observing it, and holds her sword in the other, the way she's light on her feet when she moves, the way her keen eyes seem to pick up everything around her, even when she rolls a 13.
Nice.
Lila isn't a fighter. Lila is a rogue.
Okay.
And she is very, very skilled in stealth and deception, and you think she might be a spy. As you are beginning to observe that, you're going to realise the way she holds herself is very different from the other fighters you've encountered. You start to approach her, and then I'm just going to roll d6 to see what happens. And then Lila,
Hello.
you get slammed with an invisible force and knocked to your feet.
Oh.
And we will roll initiative at the start of the next episode.
Oh no!
Oh,
dear. Whoopsie!
Fun.
Whoopsie, Mary lied about her character again.
Whoops, another character made by Mary who has ulterior motives. What?
Motives.
Motives? What? Oh,
But yeah,
no.
I told Mary and I told Will and Luce that she'd be playing a fighter, but really she's playing a spy.
I was lying all along. What? Crazy.
That was fun. I wish I'd gotten to use my mechanic more, but I was like, no.
Yeah, Lila is good at the skipping round the lies and just telling half truths. It's quite fun.
Lila.
Lila, get it, guys?
Was that intentional?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Mary.
It's
Come on, Mary.
So how does everybody think the adventure
Going
is
well,
going?
it's fun.
super well.
It's literally like in American Gods when he realizes that his like cellmate was nicknamed Low Key, and he's like, oh, that was just actually Loki.
Yeah. Oh man, that it's going super well. All of our roles have been absolutely impeccable. all of the names of the characters are definitely not big winks to the audience. What?
So, if people would like to find out what happens to everyone and also what this scary invisible creature is, Will, what should they do?
Well, you can, of course, follow us on our Twitter at RWD_pod, which is the best way to keep up to date with podcast releases, news updates, and any other behind-the-scenes photos or tweets, and also participate in some fan polls and a chance to interact with us a little bit, ask us anything in the replies. You can also listen to our podcasts on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Acast, or YouTube at A Rendezvous with Destiny. And feel free to tweet at us and we'll reply back. Mary, would you like to advertise yourself, I guess, as you're not officially part of the team?
Sure, yeah. You can follow me on Twitter at Mary the Ninja. I do a little bit of illustration. I do a little bit of writing now. It's kind of wild. Follow me there for whatever messes I've gotten myself into. It's fun.
I enjoyed the little frisson of self-hatred then when you said Mary the Ninja. You were just like, oh, am I about to advertise this?
Yep. I had to take a second there. I was like, yep, that is still my ad. Please go for it.
A Rendezvous with Destiny is a free piece of fan content that we don't price gauge in any way. Everything is available free online from a variety of different sources. We would also like to stress that RWD is unofficial fan content that is not approved or endorsed by Wizards of the Coast, and portions of the materials that we use are the intellectual property of Wizards. Any similarity in terms of characters, plots, story or locations is totally coincidental, and we do not claim ownership over any aspect of official Dungeons & Dragons intellectual property. If anyone listening has any concerns about any of these points, please direct message us on Twitter at RWD_pod. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time for A Rendezvous with Destiny.